All right, baby, we're back once again. Hopefully this week the fucking video and audio stays synced.
I hope so, man.
All right, we're going to run down NBA Finals. That shit ended last night, 6 games.
Yes,
it was Toronto, just like I called, but
like you called it.
It's questionable. We'll get into that. We got future of the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
Future of the Lakers.
Right.
We got more Jets bullshit.
Right.
We got some Cleveland Browns bullshit with Baker Mayfield.
But is it really bullshit?
It depends on your point of view. And then, of course, we're going to wrap everything with some heroes and zeros, okay? Depending on how the Henny hits us today, we may go sidetrack from time to time. But you know how it goes. And you know what time it is. It's time to hit that intro.
Let's hit it.
Okay.
Who yeah?
NBA Finals ended last night.
Hold on. We didn't even do the regular intro. I'm Dave.
Oh, shit. The Henny's kicking in already.
Jesus.
He's Dave.
And he's Dave.
And welcome back to the Sports Rant.
Let's go.
Damn, it's only been a couple of drinks and we already fucked up. Well, at least I am.
Let's do it.
All right. Finals ended last night in 6. Toronto, as I was calling.
As you called,
But
I'll give it to you.
But here's the thing. There was a litany of injuries with the Golden State Warriors. So does that tarnish the overall championship for the Raptors, being that they did not go against a healthy?
No, it doesn't. And I'll tell you why. First of all, litany was a great word, by the way. Kudos to you,
All right.
Val. No, it doesn't. Because remember, Golden State only got the way that they got for beating injured teams.
This is true. They beat up on an injured Cleveland team,
right? And then
to get their first title.
And then one of their main players got suspended. His own fault, by the way.
Yeah.
But it still happened, you know. So you can say it any given way. You still have to perform.
True. I still can't get past that whole injury list. And let's run it down real quick.
Run it down.
You got KD. First it was the calf strain, which took him out in the Western Conference semifinals. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, when he came back in Game 5, he ruptured the Achilles, what was that, in second quarter.
Yeah.
Okay? Horrible injury.
After dropping 11 quick.
Quick. Okay? Then you got Clay, injured his hamstring in Game 3. Or no, at the end of Game 2, was out for Game 3. And then tore his ACL last night in the third quarter with already 30 points under his belt.
Yep.
And had he not gotten hurt, that would have made a difference.
They would have won that one.
Okay, they would have won that one and would have gone Game 7 back to Toronto.
He was getting busy.
Ain't no one tell me no different on there. You got Looney with a broken collarbone.
Right.
And still playing. And you could tell that dude was in pain.
Yeah. He came back in.
Okay.
It was one where he fell like directly on his left side. I was like, how is he getting up from that?
Oh my God.
That's a tough SOB.
That is.
I'll give it to him.
Is.
I'll give it to him. You get my tough guy award.
Okay. And like it or not, DeMarcus Cousins had
Boogie
torn quad, which he suffered in, what was that, game?
You see, in the first game 1 of the playoffs.
Right.
This year, game 1 of the playoffs.
So, you come back from that, and he clearly wasn't healthy from that because
clearly wasn't.
He had spurts. Game 2 was brilliant, and then it was just
as much as I shit on Boogie. Boogie is a talented player.
He is. And then of course you had Draymond Green, who suffers from temporary insanity.
It's a fucking nut job.
Okay, how the fuck you are this close to getting another T to where you'd be suspended for another game? Had there been a Game 7, he keeps flirting with that line. The fact that he allowed himself to get to 6 in the playoffs is crazy. Fucking incredible.
And he was fucking up all day yesterday. It wasn't just that. He was fucking up royally the entire game, turning the ball over. Like there was one point in time where they must have had like 4 turnovers in like 4 minutes. It was ludicrous talk.
Yeah. So I can't get past that. I want to, applause to the Raptors.
Hail to the victors. Hail to the victors.
Getting their first title in the league for 20 plus years now. Can't stand the fact that we got to hear Aubrey's ass now, even more so. But, hey, shit happens.
This might be a conspiracy. I have a conspiracy theory about that.
Oh, conspiracy. You've been listening to BC too much, huh?
No, not him. But they said the Raptors, Drake roots for the Raptors win. The Raptors go to the White House, Drake goes with them. Trump runs in 2020, Trump loses just for shaking Drake's hand. Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Look at the big picture.
Wow.
That was a stretch, wasn't it?
That was a stretch. We may start getting political hate mail.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so Golden State got a lot of decisions to make now.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
Reportedly, the Warriors are ready to offer KD and Klay max deals to stay with the Golden State Warriors.
Which I don't understand how that works. I don't understand how they have a salary cap in the NBA.
They have a salary cap.
$109 million.
Yes, but because they're with them, because they're able to offer them the max deals, if Golden State is willing to pay the luxury tax,
right,
fuck it all. Now that's a hell of a luxury tax to pay, though.
The luxury tax is over if your salary is over $132 million. Right now they at 113. All right,
they're gonna surpass what Dan Gilbert was paying in luxury taxes over in Cleveland.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, especially moving to a new arena. But the fact that they're going to a new arena, to me, right, they have to retain these two guys.
The San Francisco joint.
Yes.
Look, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dudes on their payroll for next year. You have to get a whole nother team. Basically, you got who's going. You have Kevin Durant with an opt out for 31.5.
He could just opt in.
He's gonna opt in. Your fucking Achilles is fucked up. You'd be an idiot if you tried to go. Unless the Knicks offer you max deal, which is probably what's gonna happen. All right. You have Sean Livingston, who has a team option for 7.1. Beside that, Steph is making 40. Right. Draymond's making 18. Andre Iguodala, who's probably older than me, is making 17 million. Boogie's gone. Clay doesn't have a contract for next year. And they have a rookie, which is Jacob Evans, and Damian Jones and Alfonso McKinney, who I've never even heard of. So
probably because he gets about maybe 10 minutes of playing time a year.
Well, Jeremy Lin got 2 minutes the entire season.
I believe that.
And has a ring, and Melo doesn't. Do you believe that nonsense?
Wow.
So right now they at 113 million, which is still over the cap.
And not to we're gonna fucking sidetrack here, okay? Right. Ibaka,
Sedge,
former OKC Thunder teammate of Russell, KD, and the Beard, now has a ring along with his former teammate Kevin Durant. Russell and Harden are still trying to find their first.
Russell will never get a ring, in my opinion. He's too ball dominant. He's ridiculous. I love the way he plays. I mean, he's a go hard guy. I like everything about Russell Westbrook except his clothes. I do not rock with that dude's clothes. But beside that, I mean, he's great. But I think he needs to, learn. I can't even say pass more, but just do more effective passing.
Yeah, the minus numbers are amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it can't all be wrong. No. It can't all be wrong because you're ringless. So I mean, they have to add up somewhere.
Not just ringless. Bounced in the first round this year.
Too many years. Too many years.
Too many.
Are you bounced early?
But
So what do you think they're gonna do in Golden State?
I think they have to spend the money. I think they gotta keep Clay and they gotta keep KD. I don't think you got an option here. First off, let's look at Clay. Clay with the ACL. Okay, Clay could conceivably come back maybe a month and a half before the playoffs start next year. Okay? Conceivably, if everything goes well. Meaning he has his surgery right away and he's still young enough where he can heal quick. Okay? If that happens, you keep him on restricted minutes towards the end of next year. They're not winning a title, but at least get him back in the motion. You know, he's a fan favorite. Okay? He's there with Steph and Draymond. That's a fan favorite. You gotta keep him. All right.
My man Trav said they might not even make the playoffs next year.
That's
how couldn't you?
That's not a stretch.
If you got Boogie on your team, but then Boogie he's not even signed.
He's not even signed.
Not even signed.
And Boogie's probably gone because he's gonna want as much money as he could possibly get.
Right. Good luck getting that, Boogie.
Yeah, he may get it from East Coast team. I will
yeah,
leave nameless right now.
A certain blue and orange squad that likes to lose and pay people ridiculous amounts of money.
The Thunder?
East Coast squad.
Okay. Anyway, I think if KD opts in, then it's a big question mark whether he goes anywhere after he recovers from the Achilles heel. I think at this point of his career, you have to set aside any notion of I want my own team, and it becomes about legacy, because when he's able to come back from this shit, he's gonna be 32.
Yeah,
he's gonna be 32. Would you want to start over on a new team, East Coast, West Coast? Right. You're the centerpiece, and you're coming off a major injury like that.
Well, it depends. You might not want Golden State, but you could be in Brooklyn with Kyrie.
Yeah, but will Kyrie go to Brooklyn knowing he's gonna be there by himself?
This is also true now. Yeah, well, where else are you gonna go?
There's not. He could swallow his pride and rejoin LeBron.
Well, that's not gonna happen. Well, they're not
I'll
gonna
never say never. Never say never. The simple fact, and we can get into this in a moment, the simple fact that the talks are back, that Anthony Davis may go to LA after everything's said and done.
True. All right.
Never rule out nothing.
Okay.
But I think they got to retain those two guys, and they're probably going to have to take the route of Miami the first year of the big three, Braun, Wade, Bosh, and just fill in that bench with some role players. That's what you're gonna have to do. In
they gotta fill the bench with somebody. They don't have anybody on the bench.
But that's just it. They have too much money paid out to other players right now.
Yeah.
Given the history of the franchise, and if I was a betting man, I know I got Clay, I got KD coming back in another year, and I'm gonna be at full strength again. I'll make that investment, because guess what? It's another 5-year investment. If they sign for max.
Facts. And they got Curry till 2021-22.
Okay? And even if the Lakers with LeBron James are able to pull off a miracle with one title, or even just put themselves in contention for a title, guess what happens in another year? You got KD, you got Clay, you got Curry, and whoever else you want to put around them. That's your big three in the West.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have Anthony Davis. You can have LeBron James. Hell, you can throw Kyrie Irving. I would love to see that battle night in, night out. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, LeBron has only 2 more guaranteed years in LA before he can opt out. And if he decides to stay for all 4 years and maybe hang it up after finishing his career as a Laker, that's still only 3 years starting next season. If I got KD and Clay for another 5.
Right.
Who's going to oppose me after that?
I don't know. Zion and whoever else they got.
They ain't getting no one in New Orleans.
Nah, they get away.
Okay? Zion going to do his 4 or 5 years as a rookie and bounce. If they already talking about trading AD, if they're not trying to convince AD to stay in New Orleans, ain't no fucking way Zion's going to stick around for that shit. And especially if you go back and you look at the footage of the lottery night with Zion Williams sitting right there, and the Knicks got number 3, and here comes a Pelicans. Oh, Pelicans the number 1 pick. Did you see the look on Zion's face?
His whole face was looking like, damn, I got to be down there. But I'm telling you, man, them New Orleans girls gonna treat him right, man. He probably ain't never seen nothing like that before.
But he don't have to be a Pelican to get New Orleans. Hey.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
There's something little every year called Mardi Gras.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Um,
All right, so now we're going to get into the Lakers.
They're front runners again to get Anthony Davis. How the fuck did this happen? I'm going to tell you how it happened.
Okay. Break it down.
David Griffin. David Griffin's general manager. David Griffin was former general manager in Cleveland. Hello.
Knock, knock. Really coming?
That's it. That's the only other reason. Now, the only thing, in my opinion, that can hold this up is the health of Brandon Ingram. Because Brandon Ingram would have to be a trade piece to get AD, whether they involve another team or not. And Brandon Ingram is dealing with them DVT class, the same shit that got Chris Bosh sidelined and eventually retired.
Yeah, well, you can't play basketball there with them things. You gotta fly.
No.
When you fly, you run the risk of them clotting up and killing your dumb ass.
And that's what fucked up Bosh, because they started getting in his lungs.
Word? Wait a second. I didn't even hear about this dude Brandon Ingram having that going on.
That's why he stopped. Came out the All-Star break. I think he was averaging like 27 a game. He was snatching like 7.5 boards a game.
Busy.
He was getting busy coming out the All-Star break and then shut down.
Wow, I didn't know he had the class.
Did not play another game the rest of the year.
That's fucked up, man. Yeah, well, he's done, man. He's done.
Well, no, he if he's getting the right treatment, then he can get rid of the blood clots. But you don't know if that's just going to come back.
How old Brandon Ingram? 7? If he's having them at 23 and they're consistent, he had to stop a whole season. That shit ain't gonna go away.
Yeah.
Like, you may be able to take it away, temporarily, but that's a condition that you have, and that's not gonna go away. I'm glad he got paid early.
Yeah, he got paid.
Good thing he's in the NBA.
But and then of course the other thing that's gonna aid the Lakers here is Rich Paul.
You know, he's like, he got like a executive agent of the year or something. He was like they did a expose on him and everything.
How?
It was on all over Twitter.
How?
All over Twitter, they love this guy because he gets Braun paid, but he only gets Braun paid.
Only Braun.
But hey, man.
He had Contavious Caldwell-Pope with a fucking 4 or 5 year deal in Detroit, getting max dollars. He said, no, leave it. Go to LA and take a 1 year deal.
Some people have only one. Some lawyers have only one client, and their client never go to jail. I mean, if that's the case, then it is what it is.
Yeah, all right.
He's making this guy a billionaire.
I know Pope is regretting turning down that fucking contract.
Yeah, I bet he is too.
All right. You got anything else NBA wise?
No.
All right.
No. Oh, yeah. You know what? I will ask you a question. This is sidetrack. Do you think the Wizards should trade Bradley Beal?
Absolutely.
What do you think you can get for Bradley Beal?
It depends on who we're trading him to. We need some scenarios.
All right, next time we'll have.
Okay.
Some. But I think if you can't get 2 first-round high picks for him, then you don't need to trade him.
You're not going to get 2 first-round picks. Bradley Beal probably net 1 first-round pick next year. Even if you trade him this year, it'd be next year's pick. No way you fucking get him a first-round pick. Especially if it's someone that's in need.
Right.
Okay. That doesn't have necessarily a high pick. They don't want to also get their pick. If it's someone that's in need, if it's say the Bulls, okay, which 7th, would you be really trade Beal for the 7th pick? No, you want 1 through 4 maybe.
Yeah. You got to get 1. I want 1 through 3. All
right. So, and then who else are you gonna give up? So let's look at 1, 2, 3. That's New Orleans. New Orleans is not passing on Zion. Okay?
No, and not giving up Anthony
Number 2
Davis.
is what? Phoenix, right?
Right.
Phoenix is not passing on Ja Morant, okay?
He had surgery recently, by the way.
He is, but he'll be fine. He's fucking 19, 18. So, and then RJ Barrett, if the Knicks ain't trading the 3rd pick, they're taking RJ Barrett. They're not giving that shit up.
And we ain't giving it for no fucking Bradley Beal.
Not for Bradley. Not if you got to send multiple picks or multiple pieces. What's the fucking point? Right? Not for Beal.
Well, I asked you
if it was AD, okay. Right. But no, Beal? No.
I asked you that because John Wall looking like he might not even play most of next season, too. What a fucking humongous waste of space. John Wall, fuckboy number 1.
Oh, isn't the first year of his max deal starting this coming season?
41 million.
And he ain't playing?
For you to party in the club and dance and hurt yourself again. You fucking idiots. And gets mad at the fans for calling him out on it. Did you see him when the Summer League first started?
Yes. With
a pot belly and clearly drunk?
Yeah.
John Wall, ladies and gentlemen. Huh?
Wall acting like his playing days is done. And they not. Okay? You want to show up at the Summer League with a pot belly, you better be retired.
You know, I had my homeboys, John Wall excusing, it's the off season. Shut up. He's a conditioned athlete. You get paid. What the fuck does that mean?
Off season. If you was in the playoff, your fucking season is ending in May or June if you're lucky. What fucking off season?
What off season?
You're training again come September because the fucking season now starts in the middle of October.
Jordan was training a week and a half after he won the championship.
I'm gonna give you one better. I'm gonna give you one better. Okay. LeBron, after he lost to the Dallas Mavericks in 2010, what did he do? He worked out that whole summer, sought out Hakeem Olajuwon so he could get better down low in the post. And then what happened? To this day, when that man is healthy, unstoppable.
You gotta put the work in. John Wall, you garbage ass.
Right. Well, that's it for NBA.
All right.
NFL.
Now,
I know you got something about this.
Yeah, Baker, the touchdown maker.
It's a little early.
A little early? What do you mean?
Half a season. I ain't giving him that yet.
My God.
I ain't giving him that yet.
He is tied for the record for the most touchdowns thrown by a rookie. He threw 27 touchdowns.
Yes, I know.
And ran for a couple more. He gets busy. Now, I'm not saying the league won't catch up to him this year, but as of last year, he's standing as an A in my book.
He's going to have a nice line protecting him, too.
A nice line, okay. People to throw to.
Running backs.
Kareem Hunt. Speaking of which, all right, let's talk about these running backs.
Ooh.
All right. Now, as we all know, Baker has 3 running backs on his team. One of them is Kareem Hunt, woman beater and ex-Kansas City Chief. He has Nick Chubb, who I thought was going to be horrible, but I was wrong. Nick Chubb gets busy.
Yes, he does.
He told me to go eat 2 dicks. I'm getting busy in the NFL. And he has a guy who I used to watch as a Miami fan named Duke Johnson Jr. Okay? Now, I used to think Duke Johnson Jr. was going to be that guy. He came into Miami as that next running back.
Right.
Miami, if you guys who don't know, has a history of having good running backs, all right?
Emmett.
What? Emmett went to Florida.
Yeah. Florida?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, I fucked up on that one.
Yeah, you fucked up on that one. That's all right, though. I'll run some down for you.
Okay.
Najee Davenport, all right? He put up, people don't know about Najee, okay? My man Edgerrin James, who's up for the Hall of Fame next year, okay? My boy Clinton Portis. And if you think Clinton Portis sucks, you can eat 2 dicks. Because Clinton Portis was the man at Miami.
On 2 different teams in the NFL, he was a man too.
2 different teams in the NFL, he was a man. Rookie of the year, ridiculous. My man CP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my man Willis McGahee.
Wow.
A Miami running back. My man Frank Gore, a Miami running back. Jared Payton, which is Walter Payton's son.
Mm-hmm.
He was horrible though.
Yeah.
Forget all of that.
Daddy's genes did not get passed on.
No, not too much. All right. But anyway, you see what I'm getting at here. Duke Johnson was crowned that next guy. All right. Duke Johnson played very well, very good in Miami. He wasn't, none of those guys I just mentioned, but he was pretty serious at Miami. He got drafted by the Cleveland Browns in 2015, okay, in that draft. And he had a decent He's having a decent Cleveland career.
Right.
And you can say, oh, it's Cleveland. What do they have or whatever? All right, and you may be right.
Mm-hmm.
Duke Johnson wants a trade out of Cleveland. Why does he want to trade out of Cleveland? Because they have Kareem Hunt and they have Nick Chubb and they have another running back. He doesn't think that they're being loyal to him. Let me tell you what your loyalty buys you. 913 yards his rookie year.
Yeah.
872 his sophomore year. 1,041 his junior year and 630 last year. For a total of 13 total touchdowns in 4 years.
So wait. Let's just take if you're gonna do a graph based on yards per season. Mm-hmm. Read them off again.
913.
Right, that's about there.
872.
That dropped off.
1,041.
Oh, we'll take it back up here.
630.
Yeah, that go down here.
And these are all rushing and catching yards, okay? 13 touchdowns, 4 years, all right? You know what loyalty that gets you? None. That gets you a eat a dick. We're getting somebody in here who can rush for 1,000 yards.
That gets you lucky you're not in the practice squad.
You lucky you weren't cut. Do you know what? It's not bad, but it's not like the Giants don't have to draft a running back. Do you know why? Because they have the best running back in the league. The fucking Cowboys don't have to draft a running back because they have one of the best in the league.
He just needs to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you can stop grabbing titties and pushing people. You, Duke Johnson, you don't deserve for somebody not to draft and try to upgrade you. What the hell have you done? You play on special teams. You're a kick and a punt returner. How many special teams touchdowns do you think he has? As many as I do. As many as a dead man.
Wow.
None. Zero. You don't have any. Do you know what Nick Chubb did last year? Let me just tell you. Nick Chubb, 996 yards. 10 touchdowns. That's in one season. And he had 149 yards receiving. Should I tell you what the other running back, my man Kareem beat Women Hunt has, okay? Kareem Hunt, 2,151 yards in 2 years, 15 rushing touchdowns. How many passes? 833 yards for another 25 touchdowns in 2 years.
Let us not forget that is one incomplete season.
Yes.
Because of the shit he got himself
into. And you think that I'm supposed to replace you? That you want loyalty? Loyalty from who? This ain't your mama. You better get real. What that means is you're scared of competition. And if you're scared of competition, then I don't want you on my team.
I just don't get how anybody in any sport talks about loyalty when, in fact, their contract is up. It's my services go to the highest bidder. Because there ain't no loyalty there.
Word. He goes, I won't be a disgruntled employee. I won't be causing scenes or losing focus on what's important. You already did. Now here's where Baker Mayfield comes in. Okay? Somebody asked Baker Mayfield about it, right? Baker the touchdown maker. The supposed leader of the team.
Yes.
He's a quarterback, okay? Baker said, so it's rather striking for a player to get involved. Wait, hold on a second. Basically, Baker was saying this is bullshit, all right? He's a pro. He said it's not going to be a issue. He's a pro. That's something we've been dealing with for a while. If we have guys that want to be here, they'll show that. They'll voice that. Obviously, he's going to handle this stuff how he wants. But you're either on this train or you're not. It's moving. You can get out of the way or you can join us. So it is what it is. I wouldn't say I'm not happy about it. It's just the way he handled it. It can be a stir up to the media. It can be however he wants. But if somebody wants to be here, they'll be here in that situation. You've got guys within our locker room that are dying to get playing time, that are dying to be here, and I get it. I hope he understands and feels that the guys ain't in here off. Okay, but booyah.
Yeah,
that's how he said it. All right. Now, was he a little insensitive? A tad.
The only part I don't agree with this is it's not about you. It's not about you. Let Johnson say what he wants to say regarding his situation. That's where I feel Baker went across the line.
A nice no comment.
Okay,
fine.
That's not about me. That's for him to talk about.
Right.
All right. That's all Baker Mayfield needs to do. He opened his mouth and he wound up causing drama to the point where he had to, behind closed doors,
get schooled.
He got schooled.
By the vets.
He had to apologize to his teammates.
The vets had a problem with that.
Okay. Now, and rightfully so. You don't talk about someone else's fucking
business.
laundry.
You don't talk about another man's business.
Okay.
Let me tell you how Jarvis Landry handled it. Every year I like Jarvis Landry more and more and more.
And not just for his football skills.
What do you mean?
Not just for his football skills.
He's a model citizen.
Yes.
He's what you're supposed to be. All right. He says, I hope he understands and feels that guys are here for him, whether he's here or not. That the relationship goes beyond the player, the person as well. So I definitely hope he understands that and knows that there are guys that are here for him. Which is basically saying nothing. He mastered the art of saying nothing. You can learn that, Baker. Listen to him. But from what they said, Baker was like, yeah, I understand. My bad.
Yeah.
Y'all got it.
You know what Jarvis did?
What?
Jarvis basically did a Russell Westbrook, but nicely. He basically went, next question.
Yeah, basically.
But he did it professionally. And without attitude.
Jarvis Landry is
gotta respect that.
Gotta respect that.
Yes. And still young. Because there's a lot of young cats that don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Him and Hodell, same age.
All right. That's it about Cleveland?
That's it. That's all I got for them.
All right. So we're going to move on to the Jets.
Woo!
So the Jets, late last week, introduced their new GM, Joe Douglas, who used to be with the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay?
What did he do with the Eagles?
He wasn't a GM. Okay, he's been a scout most of his career.
Talent scout.
Okay, so talent scout, which I can't hate on. I'm not gonna say that he's not capable of being a GM because at any one point it's gonna be someone's first time around being a general manager.
Exactly.
Okay, not everyone's born with experience in this, but the fact that people who have worked with him says he's a good scout. Okay, so that's a positive. Here's the negative though. The negative is that Adam Gase and Chris Johnson kind of...
That's his man's in them.
They kind of... Well, first of all, they did this to McCagnon, okay?
Yeah, they fucked him in the ass.
Whether you like McCagnon or not, I was on here a couple of episodes ago saying McCagnon was a garbage GM.
Yeah.
Okay? That being said, you gave Gase the power to search for his own general manager, and what did he do? He went and he got his buddy from back in the Chicago Bear days.
My buddy. Damn,
you took it back there.
Wherever I go.
That was Chucky before it was Chucky.
That's right.
Okay?
And it was Kid's sister.
Oh!
That's for the old heads.
That's for the old heads.
That's for the old heads.
Wow. Damn. All right, so he basically hired his friend. Now, how's this going to work? If because let's remember, Adam Gase is 23 and 25 as a head coach.
Right.
Okay? You in the mecca of sports. This is New York. We don't settle for garbage. You can't deliver in a certain amount of time, you gone. So what's going to happen if Gase starts fucking up? If this season should just derail right away, which I'm not saying it will, because I ain't no fortune teller. If I was, I'd have hit the lotto several times over. But let's just say it gets to that point. How's Joe Douglas going to call Adam Gase into his office and give him, the talk? How's he going to pull the boss card on the guy who basically got him the job?
It don't even have to be where the situation is derailed and the season's going down. Even little personnel moves. Why is it so-and-so playing more?
Dude, How you gonna talk to me? I got you the job.
Yeah. What happened there was basically when you for once again us older people, when your parents tell you to pick out the belt, you gonna get your ass whooped with, and you go pick out the one with the leather straps at the two ends and it's elastic in the middle, and then you get beat just for that.
Yeah,
trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. That's you pick the weakest shit you can. What's up?
You ever got hit with a switch?
Of course.
All right then.
Of course.
Oh.
That's the one that you don't pick.
Yeah.
That's the one that you don't pick.
Yeah.
Or if you do, you go pick the one that got the dead leaves on it and shit. Where as soon as you get hit, the twitch crack. You know what I'm saying?
Now go pick another one.
Now go get, and I'm gonna whoop your ass again. You know, and that's what might happen to him.
So
Woody might say, you know what? Since you want to be funny,
remember Woody ain't involved now. He left it to little brother Chris.
That's right.
Fucking Woody out in fucking London,
Ireland.
Or London, Ireland. Who gives a fuck? He's off being fucking ambassador.
He's off being ambassador. What the hell does that even mean? He's getting drunk off of Jameson, and Guinness nightly.
We old heads, okay? I'ma say it. I'm an old head. This is the point of time I want someone like Bill Parcells to come fucking riding in on that goddamn steed, lasso the fuck out of Gase and Chris Johnson, take them off to the fucking pasture and say, I'm gonna run this bitch now.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ain't
Bill
happening.
Parcells is old and washed, and he wants to chill and enjoy his grandkids. Leave that man alone.
We don't live alone. But
I agree with you.
Yeah.
You can't have the fucking head coach looking for his boss. That makes no sense.
And you hear what he said in the fucking press conference?
No, I didn't.
He can put up with my insanity. Really? That's what you want out of fucking GM?
That's why you're
someone
Jets.
to put up with your shit? That leaves less faith in me as a football fan, not even a Jet fan, as a football fan, that Joe Douglas is going to do the right job when it comes to your fucking narrow ass.
Right. It was a horrible pick. By the way, I have on my Darius Geis jersey. Oh, holla. Another guy from the team. But you know what? If he sucks, I'm burning this shit. Tell you that right now.
We're going to have to film that.
Yeah, you can film that.
Okay.
Shit. Go ahead.
Fletching down. These jerseys ain't fucking cheap, man.
Nah, they're not. That's what I'm saying. I'd be so mad if he sucks.
All right, so
I'm rooting for you, Darius Geis. Though I'm telling you, man. When we got him, they was because we got picked in the later second round,
right?
And everybody was saying that he's a fucking dickhead and asshole, and he's done nothing but prove them wrong since we got him. I'm so hoping that he is the truth. All
right, so
go ahead.
It's heroes and zeros time.
Let's go.
Do we have any heroes this week?
I have no heroes. Oh, yes, I do.
You have a hero?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes, I do.
have none this week.
Yes, I do. And if I get a little choked up here, I'm not trying to be on some hoe ass shit. This is just a nice story.
If you have issues, there's a tissue.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So the St. Louis Blues are my hero. Okay. Not only did you win the Stanley Cup, which is hockey for you guys who don't know.
If you're gonna mention this little girl, I know where you going.
I'm going there. All right. Not only did you win your Stanley Cup, it's the first Stanley Cup you've ever won in your history. Okay,
54 years in existence?
Something like that. 54, 52. You ever been to St. Louis?
I have.
Yeah, it's about 12 blocks. Okay, I never saw a stadium. I never saw a city where the stadiums were right next to each other.
Right.
Every single one of them, which is 3.
But you gotta admit, some hell of a good barbecue.
Oh, it's fucking St. Louis is popping.
Yes.
One day, somebody comment on the section below, and I'll tell you my St. Louis story. It involves people getting hit with cars. This is one night being out there. It was popping. Anyway, Sazeracs and ridiculous good pies. Anyway, so the St. Louis Blues, they won for the first time in their history, but they have a special fan, all right?
Yes, they do.
A girl named Layla Anderson, okay? And she's an 11-year-old super fan who has a rare life-threatening immune disease called HLH, all right? Now, a couple of days ago, her mother, they had to get permission from the doctor for her to travel, okay? And the mother put it on social media. This is what social media should be for.
Yes.
Stuff like this.
Yes.
and the daughter had no idea that she got permission to go fly to Boston to go to this Game 7 that they had. Okay, once again, big fan. Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals
was at Game 6.
She was at Game 6.
She was at Game 6.
Right. Had no idea she about to go to Game 7. So the mother tells her she's going to Game 7. You should have seen the reaction of this girl. It's heartbreaking. It's beautiful. She was just so overjoyed, pure happiness in her eyes. All right. So after they won, they invited her down to the ice, and her favorite player, defenseman Carlton Parayko, shared a beautiful Stanley Cup moment. It was very nice. Layla first became famous with the Blues universe when her family started looking for a bone marrow donor for her in 2018. Now listen to this shit. Her status as a superfan caught the attention of the team, and the Blues hosted a Be the Match event at a home game in November where fans could sign up for bone marrow donor registry. Kudos to you.
Yes.
St. Louis Blues, man.
Now,
all class.
These are the side stories of sports that most people don't get.
Right.
You know, us sports heads that get nuts about it, we don't just get nuts because of the game. We get nuts because of side shit like this.
It's beautiful.
Where teams or individual players come out, they do the right thing, they give back.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is giving back in a big fucking
way. Big way. Beautiful situation.
Absolutely beautiful.
Shout out to you, Layla. I hope you keep fighting. And shout out to you, St. Louis Blues.
Was that not beautiful that they let her kiss the cup?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Whether you watch the sport or not. I'm not a huge hockey guy.
I don't watch hockey.
Okay?
It's very rare.
I barely tune in even in the playoffs. But I gotta admit,
that was nice.
I saw that was beautiful.
That was nice, man. That was nice.
All right.
Shout out to get a
Layla,
Sports Rant tip for you,
Layla.
guys.
Hopefully you get better soon. All right. So zero time. I got 2. How many you got?
1.
You got 1. All right. So I'm gonna go.
I actually have a continuation from the one I had a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh, continuation. All right.
Yeah.
So my first 0 this week is 49ers wide receiver Marquise Goodwin.
Woo.
Why is he my 0? I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he sucks at fantasy, by the way. Go ahead.
That's not why he my 0. My 0 is because he came out recently and he said he has 100% interest in competing in the 2020 Summer Olympics. Now, he has competed while in college back in 2012 when the Summer Olympics was in London. Okay? Track and field, mind you. That was when you was in college. You were pro. All right? And last time I checked, the Olympics don't pay you jack shit, win or lose. Yes, it may be nice to get a medal, but when I checked properly, I think you finished 10th overall in 2012.
In what?
I didn't see what. It was track and field. Oh. He didn't medal.
Track and field.
He didn't fucking medal. The point is, you went. You had a great time. That's fun. Guess what? You're a pro now. Okay? And are you a top tier receiver? No. But guess what? You're a paid receiver. And last time I checked, in 2020, you due to make $3,950,000.
That's $4 million.
Okay? FO. How the fuck you gonna risk getting injured in the Summer Olympics and possibly piss away $4 million? Because let's remember, the NFL is still the only professional sport where you can get cut tomorrow, and unless there's guaranteed money in your contract, you ain't getting jack shit.
And you ain't even that great, to be honest with you, to be skipping shit.
Thank you.
To be keep it real.
Guess what summertime is there for? OTA, training camp, not the Olympics.
And didn't you have a hamstring injury that kept you out for half the fucking season?
Thank you. Keep your ass in San Francisco. Give Jimmy Garoppolo another fucking target and take your fucking check. Because guess what? If I had a check for $4 million, even if I was a fucking third-rate receiver, guess what? I'm cashing that check for $4 fucking million.
Yep. And I would tell the NFL that my Aunt Pearl tells people, kiss my grits.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means. To this day, I have no idea what that means.
You took it back to Alice.
Yeah, I took it back. I took it back there.
That's how old we are.
Shout out to Aunt Pearl.
All right. You go, baby.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
You know it's good when he starts like that.
Yes. So, a couple of weeks ago, my zero was Kellen Winslow Jr.
Yeah.
And I said he was on trial for his life. Whew. All right.
Now, yes, by the way, this is straight, and because of what he's about to do.
Yeah, he's wild. Yep. Dave will hit me up on Monday and say, hey, where's the Sports Rant? Oh, I forgot to post it. So, booyah, right? So he got convicted on a couple of charges. A couple of them they threw out. A couple of them were stalemated, you know. So, who knows? But that's not really why I'm hitting you up. Because I knew he was going to get guilty.
Yeah.
You can't do all that type of shit and everybody be wrong. You did that to somebody.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, exactly. But do you know why I'm hitting him up on my zero list today? Because more has come out about his perverseness. More has come out about his depravity. Okay? Kellen Winslow is a sexual deviant. Straight up and down.
Now, before you go any further, don't they do that Wonderlick test in the NFL? How the fuck did this not come up in that shit?
I'm telling you, it should have came up when he said, I'm a fucking soldier. It should have came up then. You know, we were all fooled. We were all fooled, except for the Washington Redskins for the one time in their entire existence. They picked the right guy. Shout out to y'all. Burgundy and gold. Holla all day, baby. Here we go. Okay, so you want to hear what depraving acts was he a part of?
Hit him.
Let's hear it. All right. Kellen Winslow, he would brag about his infidelity, watch hardcore porn during meetings. This is football meetings. You're supposed to be watching the game film. And
or listen to the coach.
And even masturbate, which is whacking his yoinus, in front of his teammates and league staff. What the fuck? It gets worse. It gets worse. Here we go.
The fact that you could say it gets worse than that.
It gets worse than that, son. When pornography became widely available on mobile phones, he often watched it on his smartphone during meetings. The two former teammates said, all right, teammates begged out of shared hotel room assignments with Winslow because he watched pornography and masturbated openly. This is what that looks like. I'm sitting here reading, and this is what that guy was doing, son. Fucking psychopath, all right?
Now,
hold on.
Wait. Even if this is all you comment on, did that look right at all?
Son, how does that look right? All right. So then, all right. They would beg out of room assignments. He watched pornography and masturbated openly with no regard for who was in the room. A teammate and a team official said.
So wait. So he's just letting the bullets fly.
Whatever. He probably just did it with no cover on, no tissue, no nothing. Just whack, and go to sleep.
You ever heard of Kleenex, motherfucker?
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wait a second. Insiders, which included his former teammates and league officials, also recalled several instances where Winslow was caught masturbating in public. Once in a guest parking lot in the backseat of his Hummer, and another in the locker room, 2 seats away from the entrance.
I gotta love that part though. I gotta love that. He's masturbating in a Hummer. I thought you were supposed to get a Hummer
and do
just
some
to prevent masturbating.
Like Kellen Winslow. No homo. You're a good-looking guy. You're a fucking diesel. You're a tight end. You make money. Why are you masturbating anywhere is my question. All right?
Wow.
Wait. It gets worse. It gets worse, Dave. An assistant coach also claimed Winslow would take a silicone mold of a vagina and anus on any team road trips. Kellen Winslow. you have an issue, my guy. I really hope this is the CTE and not you being a disgusting pervert. But come on, son.
Silicone.
Why are you bringing silicone and vagina molds? And there's real vagina and anus wherever you go. You're an NFL player. Are you that lame?
Not just an NFL player. He was a name in college. He was drafted as being one of the next best tight ends in the league.
Had all the skill to be, but you spend your time not watching film and whacking off watching pornography.
Wow.
Obviously.
Wow.
It's mind-blowing, son. It's mind-blowing. Boom. Fucking Kellen Winslow. Disgusting. All right, so that's he was my 0. I had to get that in there.
That's a good one.
I had to get that in there.
That's a good one.
That was horrible, son.
It means this next one by me is pales in comparison. But that ain't gonna stop me from saying it.
Oh, no it don't.
Okay.
No it don't. This goes down as being just as stupid.
Wow. So, Aldon Smith, for those you may know, for those who don't know, was suspended by the NFL in 2015 for continued issues off the field, namely substance abuse,
namely
alcohol, weed again, alcohol again, you name it. Suspended. That was 2015. He has yet to be reinstated by the NFL. Why? Because at every turn, he keeps testing for weed, or he keeps having problems with alcohol, or he keeps having problems with the law. So guess what happened? On June 10th, which is this week,
son,
he was arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence. This dude either doesn't want to stay clean or can't stay clean.
Can't.
Okay? And yes, I am aware there is a difference. Because sometimes addiction is so bad, you cannot do anything about it. And it's sad. I feel for those individuals. And I have nothing but respect for individuals that have been down that road and gone to the lowest depths and gotten themselves clean. Someone needs to help this dude. Because Aldon Smith at one point was going to be one of the best defensive ends.
He was Khalil Mack before Khalil Mack.
No. He was the next Michael Strahan. Because everybody was pegging him as the guy who was going to break the all-time record. And yes, for all the Giants haters, I am consciously aware that last sack was Brett Favre falling down and giving up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, it's 22 and a half sacks.
Yeah.
But Aldon Smith was having a career that would have eventually trumped, pardon the expression because we know who's in office, trumped that record in a single season.
Hold on. He was also involved with somebody named Ness Nitty, who is now fucking Colin Kaepernick.
Wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that?
Look,
you lost your girl and your job.
And not for nothing. Since you ain't in the NFL no more, how you keep paying for this weed and liquor?
He probably beating up people for money.
Maybe he's doing Kellen Winslow and beating something else.
I really hope he ain't doing that on top of the other shit. Like oh, come on, son. Pick a struggle. You remember you either a pervert or a fucking cokehead.
He the dude on that fucking call. You remember CB4? Yeah. You got big balls. Yeah. You got lovely balls. I love your balls.
Hilarious scene from CB4.
That's a hilarious movie.
Hilarious movie.
Okay. Anyone who follows hip hop and knows the story NWA, CB4 is the exact parody of NWA.
Hilarious.
And if you have a funny bone in your body, there's absolutely no way you can't laugh.
No way.
Another parody of NWA is Fear of a Black Hat.
Here's the black
Okay.
hat. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good to see before.
It wasn't seen before, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, so that's it for Heroes and Zeros.
Yeah.
That's it for the sports rant, unless something else pops off in the next couple of months. NBA's over. MLB is still early. He's not really a baseball fan. NFL training camp hasn't really begun, so there's really no drama.
Yeah.
So, at least for a while, again, unless something pops off, he's Dave.
And he's Dave. Hold on 1 second. You can still, next couple of weeks, I will be going in depth on the draft and in depth on the Redskins on my page.
Wait. You know what? You have your page, and you have the Redskins.
Right.
We may have to have one more show, if even a short show, because what's coming up?
The NBA draft.
The NBA draft. We may have to critique this bitch.
We may have to, son. We can't let that go by.
NBA. Matter of fact, you know what? Why don't we do this? Ain't gonna be next week. NBA draft is what?
Thursday.
The Thursday, right?
Next Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. NBA draft next Thursday. Free agency starts at the end of the month or the 1st. I think they were talking about changing it.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Let's see what pops off after the draft and NBA free agency starts.
All right.
Okay, so maybe early July, you may hear from us again.
See you guys then.
This is the Sports Rant as always. He's Dave.
He's Dave.
Peace.
Peace.